So today we want to welcome all devotees, whether you're online or you're with us now. I think we have an echo also. Is the echo coming from there? Oh, it's coming from the device actually. Yeah. Today is the appearance day of Narottama Das Thakur. And Narottama Das Thakur is very, very famous in Gaudiya Vaishnavism because he's considered to be one of the great devotional poets. The other devotional poet that everyone knows is Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So some of the songs that we sing, in our Vaishnava tradition are found in our Vaishnava songbook. And you'll find that there are two major acharyas who actually sing. And Prabhupada, the founder of our movement, Srila Prabhupada, he recommended that we sing these very important bhajans. Now, when we sing bhajans, it's also very important not just to sing them from a musical point of view, but more importantly, we should imbibe the meaning and the mood. Narottama Das Thakur, he was born in this village of Keturi, near modern-day Odisha, which will be somewhere in the border, between Oriya and Bengal. And Bhagavatam, he was a great lover of Bhagavatam, devotional scriptures. And even when he was a boy, he was born with great love and devotional ecstasy for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And in fact, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared to him in a dream when he was very young. And at that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually told him, to come to Vrindavan. So his first meeting with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came through the dream. And it shows us that Krishna is so kind that even if a living entity who's very sincere may not have the facility to come to him, Krishna finds a way to always reach out to that devotee. And I think that's the benefit of experience that all of us have had. Somehow or another, we met some devotee, or we took some prasadam, or we heard some kirtan. And this is how Mahaprabhu calls everyone. And in that way, we find that Narottama Das Thakur, he was a very young boy. And the historical events prove that he was actually from a very rich background. His family was actually a very royal family. But from very young, he was extremely devoted only to the wonderful pastimes and devotional activities of Krishna. And he was very attracted to Mahaprabhu. As he grew up, he behaved, in a very celibate and brahmachari manner. He was not interested in any material items, and he lived in a very renounced fashion, actually. So the other thing that's very important to note is that even though Mahaprabhu and him, in one sense, never met physically, but because Mahaprabhu appeared to him in the dream, that reality is not different from the reality of seeing Mahaprabhu. This is very important. And Srila Prabhupada explains to us that his whole life, Narottama Das Thakur led his whole life in feelings of separation from Mahaprabhu. But Mahaprabhu came to him in a dream and told him specifically to go to Vrindavan and there to take association of the Sat Goswamis, the 6 Goswamis. But by the time Narottama Das went there, Rupa and Sanatan Goswami had left from this world already. And at that time, again he felt separation. He felt that, why is it that, I could not see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during my lifetime. I could not see Rupa and Sanatan also during my lifetime. And he then took shelter of Sri Jiva Goswami. And Sri Jiva Goswami, is the foremost Vaishnava scholar. And he wrote so many books that there's just no end to reading from Jiva Goswami. So Jiva Goswami guided him very nicely. But one thing that's also interesting is, when he was a young boy in his village, he used to hear about Chaitanya Leela. And he would hear Chaitanya Leela from a very elderly gentleman known as Krishnadas. And Krishnadas every day would finish he was a very pure devotee of the Lord. And he would finish all his work. And then he would take time to come and see little Narottama. And he would sit with him and then Leela. He would finish all. And this Krishnadas would one day actually write Chaitanya Charitamrita. And he is today known as Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj. So actually, he is a very great personality, and he gave Narottama Das Thakur so much of his time. It's very fair to say that before he compiled Chaitanya Charitamrita, he actually explained the whole Chaitanya Leela to Narottama Das Thakur. And the other thing that's very nice is when Narottama Das Thakur went to Vrindavan, he took association of Jiva Goswami, and in the dream that he had, Mahaprabhu told him to take shelter of Lokanath Goswami. And Lokanath Goswami was a very great personality. He was very sober, and he had no disciples. So at that time, Narottama Das Thakur came to understand that this Goswami had never taken disciples. He was thinking, why would he accept me as disciple? Because I'm very unqualified. But Mahaprabhu had said that, and therefore he followed it. So when he was first introduced to Lokanath Goswami by Sri Jiva Goswami, actually Lokanath Goswami was not interested. He simply remained aloof from Narottama Das Thakur, just aloof. He refused to. But Narottama Das Thakur served Lokanath Goswami. And he served Lokanath Goswami in a very quiet and humble manner. The Goswami did not want any kind of service in front of him. So unknown to him, every evening after Lokanath Goswami had gone to sleep, Narottama Das Thakur would come and clean his quarters. He would clean urine and stool and all these things. He just did menial service. And he never said anything to anyone. But one day Lokanath Goswami came to find out. And he asked Narottama Das Thakur, why? This is your qualification for initiation. And he became initiated. So you can understand, that all these great acharyas, humility was the bastion of their character. It was the ornament that they wore. And they did not live Krishna consciousness in expectation. I've come to It is directly from the spiritual platform. Prabhupada says there is no need of understanding the language. Many of us don't understand the language that Narottama Das Thakur uses. Many Westerners do not understand. Even Indians, you may not be very familiar. I took Malay as second language, so I'm even further in distance from all of you. But Prabhupada says that you don't need to understand the language of Narottama Das Thakur. Why? Because Prabhupada says it's like a thunder burst. And then Prabhupada goes on to explain, everyone can hear the sound of thunder. There is no misunderstanding, isn't it? When thunder is thunder, no one misunderstands. They don't say, oh, what language is thunder speaking in? No, thunder doesn't speak any Indian language over India and Chinese language over China. No, thunder is thunder. Therefore, Prabhupada ended by saying, similarly, these songs are above the material platform and they crack like thunder within your heart. Such a nice pointer from Lilamrita. So that's all actually we need to know about Narottama Das Thakur. We can know him better through his bhajans. And that's why today we want to dedicate our time till Gora Arti by just singing some of the nice bhajans, that Narottama Das Thakur wrote. And my humble request to you all is that we should build up this culture of chanting the Vaishnava bhajans. And as we chant them, we should also understand their meanings, because their meanings are very beautiful. Narottama Das Thakur especially, some of his songs, all of his songs, they're very, very beautiful actually. So we'll start with, if you have Vaishnava songbook, then we'll start with this very beautiful bhajan, Goranga Bolite Habe. Dinwasa Prabhu, you have that? So this is found in page 70 if you have the Vaishnava songbook. And I think we still have a few here also. So if you want it, you can always have it. Prabhupada actually gives a purport on this. Can you imagine? He gives a whole purport that you can read when you want to. But this whole beautiful song is really about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It's very important. So let us, I think there's some more, Prabhu, you can take. And there may be some more at the library, the bookshelf behind also. Feel free to take them, Prabhu's, Mataji's. So my request is, please chant and sing these songs as enthusiastically and lovingly as possible. I think that is very important. Shri Shri Narottama Das Thakur ki. Let's pray very hard to Narottama Das Thakur that we can even get an ounce of his devotional ecstasy as he meditated on the divine forms of Radha and Krishna, as he meditated on the lotus feet of his spiritual master, to actually generate this beautiful, beautiful devotional poetry. Goranga Bolite Habe Pulakha Sharira Hari Hari Bolite Yane Goranga Bolite Pulakha Sharira Hari Hari Habe Goranga Bolite Habe Pulakha Sharira Hari Hari Bolite Yane Bhaveni Hari Hari. Benitaye chande Koruna hoibe Samsara vasana mora Abe tu chabe Vishaya chariya khabe Shuddha be mana Khabe ham he rabo Shri Vrindavana Vishaya Chariya Khabe Shuddhabe Mana Vishaya Chariya Khabe Shuddhabe Mana Tabe Hamare Rabo Shri Vrindavan. You're very soft. Rupana Gunatha Pade Hoibe Akuti Habe Ama Bujhamo Se Jugala Bhiri Jai Rupa Raghunath. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Rahu Mora Ashta Pratana Koro Ye Sada Narottama Das Thakur. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Rahu Mora Shah Pratana Koro Ye Sada Narottama Das Thakur. Jai Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Narottama Das Thakur. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Jai Narottama Das Thakur. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Goranga Bolite Hare Pulaka Sharira Hari Hari Bolite Na Hane Bhave. Jai Shri Narottama Das Thakur ki. Prabhu, is the harmonium coming out okay? It's just that, you can hear the flipping of the bellows, right? Just makes it more realistic. Let's look at another very wonderful bhajan from Narottama Das Thakur. This one is from page 81. It is the famous Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, Doya Koro More. Now, this is also another very important bhajan that we sing, and it is actually given to us by Narottama Das Thakur. And Prabhupada also gave us a purport. And here, Prabhupada says at the beginning of the purport, this is a song composed by Narottama Das Thakur. He prays to Lord Chaitanya, "My dear Lord, please be merciful to me, because who can be more merciful than your Lordship within these three worlds?" Actually, this is a fact. Not only Narottama Das Thakur, but Rupa Goswami also prayed to Lord Chaitanya in this way. At the time of the first meeting of Lord Chaitanya and Rupa Goswami at Prayag, Allahabad, Srila Rupa Goswami said, "My dear Lord, you are the most munificent of all incarnations because you are distributing love of Krishna, Krishna consciousness." So with this mood, let us now glorify Gauranga Mahaprabhu. We are actually just 1 month away from Gaur Purnima. And Go Purnima this year will be on a Sunday. So we are planning to have a good program, starting Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then Sunday evening. We'll tell you more about the program. But now, let us sing Sri Krishna Chaitanya. It was so nice to hear enthusiastic response. Feel free to clap, Prabhu's Mataji's. Feel invested, right? And if anyone wants to dance, then I can't stop you, but dance within your box. That's very important, And if you're dancing and they can only take a portion of your bag, then, that's also going to be a bit of a problem. But I leave that all to you. My business is to sing. So that's all I will do. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Koro More Toma bina ke do yalu jagat samsare Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Doya Koro More Toma bina ke do yalu jagat samsare Patita pavana he to Tavara Tara Mosama Pahatita Prabhu Napaive Ara Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Premananda Sukhi Aha Prabhu Nityananda Premananda Sukhi Hari Hari Kripa Balokana Koro Ami Boro Duti Doya Koro Sitapati Advaita Gosai Tab Kripa Bale Pai Chaitanya Nitai Jai Gauranga Mahaprabhu Aha Swarup Sanatana Rupa Raghunatha स्वरूप सनातन रूप रघुनाथ बत जुग श्री जीवा लोकनाथा प्रभु लोकनाथा बत जुग श्री जीवा प्रभु लोकनाथा दोया गुरु श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संगा मगे नरोत्तम दोया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास श्रीनिवास आचार्य की दोया करो श्री आचार्य प्रभु श्रीनिवास रामचंद्र संगमागे नरोत्तम दास keep going fast रामचंद्र संगमागे नरोत्तम दास जय नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर की श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य दया करो मोरे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे जय गौरंग महाप्रभु की श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु दया करो मोरे जय गौर हरि तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे तुम बिना के दयालु जगत संसारे हरि हरि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Jagat samsare Jai Shri Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. Shall we try this? Hari Hari Bifali. It's the second one. So if I go this way, just try. Let's look at another song from Narottama Das Thakur that Srila Prabhupada very often said was his favorite. And that's actually Ishta Deve Vignapti. It's at page 69 of the Vaishnava songbook. And it's actually famously known as Hari Hari Bifale Janama Gunai. This is a song that Srila Prabhupada very much enjoyed because the meaning, he said, was very important. Let's read the meaning together. I think that way we will absorb the mood of Narottama Das Thakur better. You can read with us. Huh? Oh Lord Hari. You can read together. Oh Lord Hari. I have spent my life uselessly, having obtained a human birth and having not worshipped Radha and Krishna. I have knowingly drunk poison. The treasure of divine love in Golok Vrindavan has descended as the congregational chanting of Lord Hari's holy names. Why did my attraction for that chanting never come about? Day and night my heart burns from the fire of the poison of worldliness, and I have not taken the means to relieve it. Lord Krishna, who is the son of the king of Braja, became the son of Sachi, Lord Chaitanya, and Balarama became Nitai. The holy name delivered all those souls who were lowly and wretched. The two sinners, Jagai and Madai, are evidence of this. O Lord Krishna, son of Nanda, accompanied by the daughter of Rishabhanu, please be merciful to me now. Narottama Das says, O Lord, please do not push me away from your reddish lotus feet, for who is my beloved except for you? Jai Shri Prabhupada ki. So let's try and chant this bhajan. Hari Hari Bifale Janama Guna Hari Hari Bifale Janama Guna Sadist. Manusya janama paya Radha Krishna bhajiya Janiya suniya Vishakaya. Your turn. Manusya janamaya Radha Krishna bhajiya Janiya suniya Vishakaya. Bolo kera premadhana Hari Nama Sankirtana Pratina Jannilo Kene Bolo kera prema Hari 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 Nama Sankirtana Pratina Jannilo Kene Samsara Vishanale Divanishiya Jane Jurai Tena Ohinu Samsara Vishanale Devakinandan Jwale Jurai Tena Ohenu Samsara Vishanale Devanishiya Jwale Samsara Vishanale Devanishiya Jwale Jurai Tena Ohinu Jurai Tena Ohinu Devakinandan Naje Sachi Sutta Hoilo Se Balarama Hoilo Devakinandan Naje Sachi Sutta Hoilo Se Balarama Hoilo Hina Hina Jata Chilo Hari Nama Udharilo Tara Sakshi Jagai Manai Hina Hina Jata Chilo Jai Narottama Das Thakur. Aha Prabhu Nanda Suta Vrishabhanu Suta Juta Karuna Karo He Maharo Hari Bol. Aha Prabhu Nanda Suta Vrishabhanu Suta Juta Karuna Karo He Aha Prabhu Nanda Suta Vrishabhanu Suta Juta Aha Prabhu Nanda Suta Vrishabhanu Suta Juta Karuna He Karuna Karo He Narottama Das Thakur Nate Diho Ranga Toma Bina Ke Ache Amara Narottama Das Thakur Narottama Das. Jai Golok Vrindavan ki. Narottama Das Thakur Nate Diho Ranga Bhai Toma Bine Ke Ache Narottama Das Thakur Nate Diho Ranga Bhai Toma Bine Ke Ache Narottama Das Thakur Nate Diho Ranga Bhai Narottama Das Thakur Nate Diho Ranga Bhai Toma Bine Ke Ache Toma Bine Ke Manisya Jana Maya Radha Krishna Jiya Janiya Suniya Vishaka Manisya Jana Maya Radha Krishna Jiya Janiya Suniya Vishaka Janiya Suniya Vishaka Janiya Suniya Vishaka Hari Hari Bifale Jan Dhuna Jai Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Ji ki, Jai Shri Shri Radha Govind Ji ki, Jai Shri Shri Radha Gopinath Ji ki, Jai Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. I think for most of us who grew up in Krishna consciousness, one of the very important songs that we sing is our Guru Puja, isn't it? And whenever we sing Narottama Das Thakur songs, I don't know about you, but I can't resist singing Sri Guru Charana Padma. So shall we sing Sri Guru Charana Padma? After all, it doesn't need to be compartmentalized to 7 o'clock in the morning. We should be able to glorify the Guru at any time, at any time. You'll find that many of Narottama Das Thakur's songs, while there were many songs talking about Radha and Krishna, there were also many songs talking about the spiritual master. E Baro Karuna Koro, Jianilo Prema Dhana, and then Sri Guru Charana Padma. So let's sing Sri Guru Charana Padma. It'll be a lively. The thing about bhajans is very sweet. There are some bhajans that must be sung in a very sweet and mellow mood. And then there are some bhajans, where you can't just stop. You have to sing it fast. So Narottama Das Thakur was a master. If you study music, different poets and devotional poets in Vaishnava history specialize in certain areas. But Narottama Das Thakur is considered a spiritual and musical genius because he could straddle both worlds. The world of very fast, melodious bhajans and the world of very slow and mellow bhajans. It's very hard to find that combination. But Narottama Das Thakur could do it. So this one you don't have to not sing loudly because you sing it every day, I hope. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sabha Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sabha Bando Moi Savadana Mate Bando Moi Savadana Mate Jahara Prasade E Bhava Doriya Krishna Prapti Hoy Hoite Krishna Prati Hoy Hoite Padma Chite te Goriya I hear you. Arana Puriyo Mane Asha Jai Srila Prabhupada Arana Koriyo Mane Asha Guru Charane Rani Eshe Ulkamagati Jiprasade Pure Sarva Asha Jiprasade Pure Sarva Asha Jai Narottama Das Thakur चकोदा हमने तुझे चलने चलने प्रभु से चकोदा हमने तुझे चलने चलने प्रभु से हरि हरि दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेद गाय जहाँ रचरी वेद गाय जहाँ रचरी श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आत्म जनारा भक्तो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आत्म जनारा भक्तो हरि बोल लोकना लोकेरा जीवाना लोकना लोकेरा जीवाना आहा प्रभु करुणया दे हमारे पादा छाया नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर की आहा प्रभु करुणया दे हमारे पादा छाया आहा प्रभु करुणया दे हमारे पादा छाया आहा प्रभु करुणया दे हमारे पादा छाया हरि बोल आहा प्रभु करुणया दे हमारे पादा छाया आहा प्रभु करुणया दे हमारे पादा छाया त्रिभुवाना त्रिभुवाना श्रीला प्रभुपाद पतित पावना श्रीला गुरुदेव पतित पावना जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai Shri Narottama Das Thakur ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. I think it is only fit that we sing Ebaro Karuna Guru. It's such a nice meaning, and it really actually all that Narottama Das Thakur wrote in this particular Vaishnava bhajan is actually what we should be praying to him. This should be our prayer to him actually. So with that in mind, let us place Narottama Das Thakur in our hearts, and let us make this offering on his appearance day to him as we read the translation together. It is at page 68 of your Vaishnava songbooks. So we can look at that and then we can sing. You can read it with me, Prabhus and Matajis. O Vaishnava Goswami, please be merciful to me now. There is no one except you who can purify the fallen souls. Where does anyone find such a merciful personality by whose mere audience all sins go far away? After bathing in the waters of the sacred Ganges many times, one becomes purified, but just by the sight of you, the fallen souls are purified. This is your great power. The holy name delivers one who has committed an offense to Lord Hari. But if one commits an offense to you, there is no means of deliverance. Your heart is always the resting place of Lord Govinda. And Lord Govinda says, the Vaishnavas are in my heart. I desire the dust of your holy feet in every birth I may take. Please consider Narottama yours and be kind upon him. Sometimes when we were singing bhajans with my Guru Maharaj, he would say at the end, you are permitted to put your name because you're praying to Narottama Das Thakur. So he said, but don't put, please consider Devakinandan yours because, there should be the Das. If there's no Das, then you're not saying it in the right mood. So actually, this was the tradition that the Vaishnavas wrote. At the end of it, they always came back to themselves, not in the form of being selfish, but in the form of affirming how lowly they are in the presence of all the great Vaishnavas. This is such a nice mood in devotional service. So let's chant this very wonderful bhajan from Narottama Das Thakur. And we should really be grateful to him because whole Bhagavatam is actually found in all these lyrics. When you read, his poetry, actually, we can take class after class every week on each of the bhajans of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Narottama Das Thakur. And there's so much of Bhagavatam that they put in just common language. It is really our great fortune. Should I keep this off, Prabhu? It's okay? Ebaro karuna koro Vaishnava gosa Patita pavana Toma bine ke ho na Evado karuna ko Vaishnava gosa Jai Vaishnava gosa Evado karuna ko वैष्णवः गोसा जय वैष्णव ठाकुर। पतित पावन तुम्हारे के हो ना, जहाँ लिखाते अधूरे जा, हरी हरी। जहाँ रानी खाते गेले अधूरे जा, हे मोना दोयम प्रभु के होता गंगा राशा होने दे पश्चाते पावा, वैष्णव गंगा रसा होने पश्चाते पावा, दर्शने पवित्र करो तो मारा हरि स्थाने अपराधे करे हरि नाम, हरि स्थाने अपराधे करे हरि नाम, जय नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर। ने राधे नहीं परित्राण, राधे दोये सदा गोविंदा कृष्ण, तुम्हारा हृदय सदा गोविंदा कृष्ण, गोविंदा को है ना मोरा वैष्णव पारा, प्रति जन्मे कोई आशा चरणे राधुरी, प्रति जन्मे पूरी आशा चरणेरा दूरी नरोत्तमे करो दया नारा बोली नरोत्तमे करो दया नारा बोली एवारो करुणा करो वैष्णव जय नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर एवारो करुणा करो वैष्णव अतीत पवन तुम्हारे के हो हरि हरि अतीत पवन तुम्हारे के हो श्रीला प्रभुपाद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वैष्णव वैष्णव गोसाई नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर की पतित पावन तुम्हारे के हो करुणा करो वैष्णव गीता पावना तुम्हारा बिने के हो हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः हरि हरि हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन गिरिधारी गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन श्री चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत सीता श्री चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत सीता हरि गुरु वैष्णव भगवत गीता हरि गुरु वैष्णव भगवत गीता श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री रूप सनातन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ श्री जीव गोपाल भट्ट दास रघुनाथ हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः जय गौरंग प्रभु हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय देवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन गोपाल गोविंद राम श्री मधुसूदन
Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohana Ayo Giridhari Gopinatha Madana Mohana Hari Hari Nitai Gorango Nitai Gorango Nitai 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 Gorango Ajaya Sachinandana Jaya Sachinandana Jaya Sachinandana Gaura Hari Jaya Nityanandana Jaya Nityanandana Jaya Nityanandana Gaura Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare I hear you Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Hari Haraya Namah Krishna Yadavaya Namah Ayadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo
We'll end with a last song, which is just without Mridanga, I think. It's okay. Or if you want, you can fit it in at some point. But we just end in the last few minutes, right, Prabhu? Just before Gaurarti. And let's sing the last song, on page 87, which is also from Pratana and describes the loving affairs of the divine couple, Radha and Krishna. So, this is very meditative, and it must be understood with great maturity in devotional service. But we will chant it together, or you can even chant it with me, and it could be a good way for us to wind down our time with Narottama Das Thakur and pray for his mercy. Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divyachintamani Dhama Radhana Mandira Manohara Vrindavana Ramya Sthana Divyachintamani Dhama Abrita Kalindini Rajaham Sakeli Kori Tahe Shobekana Abrita Kalindini Rajaham Sakeli Ahe Shobekana Tara Madhema pita astadhale besita Harama dehva pita astadhale besita Astadhale pradhana Astadhale Paramadye Ratnasani Boshiya Chedui Jai Shama Sange Suri Paramadye Ratnasani Boshiya Chedui Jai Shama Sange Suri Urupalavanyarashi Amiya Poriche Kasi Urupalavanyarashi Amiya Poriche Kasi Hasya Parihasa Sambhavasani Hasya Parihasa Sambhavasani Narottama Das Thakur Nitya Leela Sukhamama Sada Spurva Narottama Das Thakur Nitya Leela Sukhamama Sada Vrindavanya Ramya Sthala Divya Chintamani Dhama Vrindavanya Ramya Sthala Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandira Manohara Ratana Manohara Jai Shri Shri Narottama Das Thakur ki Jai Shri Param Vaishnava Thakur Narottama Das Thakur ki Jai Shri La Prabhupada ki Jai Shri La Gurudeva ki Ananta Kori Vaishnava Nitai Gaur Premanande. So we thank you very much for joining us today for this most meditative time spent with Narottama Das Thakur. We pray, that we have more such sessions where we can really immerse ourselves in this wonderful art of singing Vaishnava bhajans, which is actually a devotional tradition and which actually purifies and cleanses our heart even as we sing. Don't forget what Prabhupada said. Doesn't matter whether you understand the language or not. It is like a thunder. Narottama Das Thakur is so pure, he's like thunder. And anyone can understand the language of thunder. So let us all rise now so that we can sing Gaur Aarti and dance for the pleasure of the Lord. Hare Krishna.
Can you just take this away?
I'll just stand here.
Yeah, so this one, how should I do this? You take this out here. No, it's yeah, sorry. I thought I just need a bit of space. Is there another? I'll take this one. Is it on there? Okay. I have to put a mask. Good point. I forgot.
Jai Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki. Jai Shri Shikhar Arati ki. Jiva Jayo Jayo Gaura Chande Arati Shobha. Jiva Jayo Jahanavi Tatavane Jagamana Lobha Jivadati Nilpai Omega Dhara Nikahate Advaitashri Vakasatradhara Shiva Bhuti Ache Goracha Ratna Simhasane Jiva Bhuti Ache Goracha Ratna Simhasane Arahati Koino Adi Devakinandan Jivanara Hari Adi Kori Samaradulaya Jai Narottama Prabhu Jivanara Narada Devakinandan Devakinandan Jaya Mukunda Bhatu So Sadivaya Jaya Mukunda Bhatu So Sadivaya Shiva Sankha
बजे बाजे भजे करतारा माधुरा में गंगा बाजे परमारता माधुरा में गंगा बाजे परमारता माधु 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 बाजे माधु 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 बाजे घंटा बाजे माधु माधु मधुर बाजे घंटा बाजे घंटा बाजे माधु माधु मधुर बाजे माधु माधु मधुर बाजे माधु माधु मधुर बाजे हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल करुणा हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौरा हरि बोल जीवा बाहु कोटि चंद्र जीवी वदन उज्ज्वला अलह देशे बना महाना पुरे जलमाला शिव शिव शुकरना गदगा शिव शिव शुकरना गदगा बात कहती भी सौदा दे गौरा रात जय भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर बात कहती भी सौदा दे गौरा रात जय गौरा दे आरती करो जीवा जायो जीवा जायो जय गौरा दे आरती करो जय गौरा निताय गौरा निताय गौरा निताय जय गौरा निताय नमो
विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। प्रभुपाद नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषः शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यादिकतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। गौरांग महाप्रभु। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरि बोल। जय नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जगन्नाथ। हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Bol. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Bol. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Jaya Jagannath Swami Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath Swami Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jagannath Swami Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Jagannath Swami Jaya Jagannath. Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jagannath Jagannath Baladeva Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Jai Gaur Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivadakacharya Ashtotra Sat Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivadakacharya Ashtotra Sat Srimad His Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Ki. ISKCON founder, BBG founder, BI founder, Bhakti Kalachitra founder, His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki. Namacharya Shri Das Thakur Ki. Sat Sat Goswami Prabhu's Ki. अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन भूमि धाम की श्री मथुरा धाम की श्री मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की नीलाचल पुरुषोत्तम चेत जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की चक्रतीत वामन चेत द्वारकापुरी धाम की गंगमाई की अमनमाई की श्रीमती तुलसी वृंदाई देवी की सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र युग धर्म की ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की Tagore Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Now the other day, a little boy came up to me and asked if he could sing Namaste Narsingaya. The only thing is I don't remember who he was. Or rather, I have a vague recollection. Is he here? Is he downstairs? No, not Rishabh, someone else. Maybe he's not here. Okay, if he's not here. Who sang the last week? Huh? Was it a girl? Was it a boy? Something else? Okay, then maybe we ask. Anyone? Do we know who sang, Prabhu? Can't remember, huh? Okay. Dhruv, you want to sing? Yeah.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Ladadaine. Danyakashi Purvakshaha. Srila Kankala Kalae. Narasimha Parato Narasimha Yatu Yatu Yani Tato Narasimha Vahi Narasimha Hridaye Narasimha Narasimha Madin Sharanam Prapade Tavakara Kamala Varena Adbhuta Singha Dalita Hiranya Kasipu Tanu Vrinda Kesavadita Narahari Rupa Jagadish Hare Jagadish Hare Jagadish
So we thank the devotees for joining us today for the program. Tomorrow morning, please join us for Guru Puja. At 7 o'clock, we have Guru Puja, and then after that, we will have the morning Bhagavatam class given by His Grace Prabhu. So please come and hear Bhagavatam. It's so heartening to find that Bhagavatam attendance is growing, and depending on your booking, and depending on your availability, please take part. Especially for Guru Puja, it becomes such an essential part of our devotional service.
So please keep up. I gave you a hint of the idea of doing Gol Purnima. And what we're trying to think about, that is subject to us discussing, is that this year, like the other festivals, we will not be doing Abhishek. So what will really be important in Gol Purnima is to take darshan of the deities of Shri Shri Gauri Maharaj. If we can arrange for the deities to give us a whole day of darshan, then in the morning we'll be able to have Chaitanya Leela, and then in the evening we will also have Chaitanya Leela. And in that way, we will have our normal program in the morning, and in the evening, as Gol Purnima is there, Sunday, we'll also be able to take darshan. I think if we can make that arrangement, then on that day, many devotees do want to come. But the slots are always difficult. And then there'll be a riot. And then Umesh Prabhu and Sir Prabhu work so hard, get so many calls, and it becomes very difficult. It's not easy for them. So please bear with us. We'll work out something where we can achieve here. And so the Chaitanya Leela discussion is the past time we start on Saturday. So Saturday night we start hearing about Chaitanya Leela, Sunday morning, Sunday evening, so Purnima. So it'll be a wonderful way of taking darshan. So let's keep it in mind. We'll come up with something. But in the meantime, before that, let us be absorbed in the mood of chanting, increase the time spent with the Vaishnavas. One last thing I want to ask. If anyone has any capability or any way of getting us new Mridangas, I know with the COVID it's a bit tricky, but these Mridangas are becoming flatter and flatter. And every time the boys go back with injuries, they don't tell you, but it becomes very difficult to stay. And if you know anyone who is for some reason being able to bring it down, or you can discuss the details with me, that would be good. I think it's good for us to get fresh, new playing Mridangas that can play well. The other thing is, if anyone wants to sponsor or has any idea of how we can have a nice shelf where we can keep the Mridangas inside, neatly, properly put, and it should look very nice in the aesthetic, pleasing sense of the word. That would be nice. If you all also have nice kartals or know how to get nice kartals, that would be good. Because every kartal is a big match kartal, just for your information. And you try playing it, it's sometimes, it's like hitting two pieces of metal together. And at the end of the day, it's quite tricky. Yes, Prabhu. Now that's the other challenge. And then I agree with Sir Prabhu. Last time, and I think even recently, we bought new kartals. But the beauty is devotees are so attracted to all these items that when they take them, they don't feel like them. So it's a nice way of saying that there is some transcendental theft going on. But what to do? We can't say anything. So just keep it in mind. If there's a way we can keep all these things well, then that would be very nice. Because you can see that the devotees here are beginning, we have a nice taste for Kirtan. So we must help the devotees who are serving us, playing the Dhamma, Bharatas, need to get nice instruments, keep them well, because they're all part of the Dhamma. Which brings us to the last one. Next Saturday is Kirtan night. So this week was nice, huh? We had Narottama Das Thakur. Next week is Kirtan night. I'll be contacting the 5 devotees who already have been confirmed. And then we also look forward to the April. And somewhere in between, we must have planned for the 12-hour Kirtan. Right? That would be very nice. Now, the question is who is going to be here for 12 hours and who is not going to be here for 12 hours? I'm not going to discuss. That one I needed to make sure, or we'll find some way of doing it. Today, actually, we just warmed up. I don't know how you, I think we all feel that we were just warming up, just starting. So, how nice is Kirtans and bhajans are. Please be happy in your devotional service. Continue with your sadhana. Do not compromise the study of Srimad Bhagavatam. Serve each other. And in that way, Srila Prabhupada will become very pleased. And once Srila Prabhupada and our spiritual masters and Narottama Das Thakur, they become pleased, then our entry, the spiritual world is definitely. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Sri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki. Srila Prabhupada ki. Srila Gurudeva ki. Sai Gaurav Premanande. So devotees can start going down this way. Right? We can go this way. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.